Hong Kong's fragrant harbour, founded as a seaport more than 150 years ago to facilitate trade between China and Europe. Hong Kong today is one of the busiest container shipping ports in the world. Hong Kong's spectacular harbour, once teeming with junks and sailing ships, was the destination for the latest of P&O Nedlloyd's 4 magnificent Southampton-class vessels. At daybreak on November the 17th, 1998, she arrived on her maiden voyage for the ceremony to name her P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon, in honor of the famous port that takes its Chinese name Kowloon, or 9 Dragons, from the Peninsula Hills, said to be the home of these legendary creatures. Almost 300 meters long with a record breadth of 42.8 meters, this massive Southampton-class ship carries up to 6,690 20-foot equivalent container units, which, if placed end-to-end, would stretch for 43 kilometers. Hong Kong maritime students, P&O Nedlloyd staff and members of the press enjoyed a rare opportunity to tour the brand new ship during the day, escorted by the proud crew members. At dusk, the VIPs gathered for cocktails in the marquee, along with P&O Nedlloyd's CEO, major clients, other senior P&O Nedlloyd executives, Hong Kong maritime officials and honoured guests. The arrival of lady sponsor, the Honourable Mrs. Anson Chan, Chief Secretary for Administration of Hong Kong SAR, signalled the start of the formal naming ceremony at the quayside, the crowd dwarfed by the massive ship. Mrs. Chan dotted the eyes of the dragon to bring it to life, and it began its celebratory dance, greeting the star of the night, P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon, a dramatic backdrop for the festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of P&O Nedlloyd, may I welcome you all most warmly to this naming ceremony for the latest addition to our fleet. Every naming ceremony is special, but today is a particular landmark for our company. This magnificent vessel represents a completely new generation of container ships, bringing more flexibility and speed than ever before to our Asia-Europe service, in which P&O Nedlloyd is the market leader.
A light rain fell, blessing the new ship with a promise of prosperity, as the speeches and fanfares by the police band paid tribute to the newest addition to the P&O Nedlloyd fleet.
Let your blessing be upon this ship, and upon all who serve and sail in her.
After a traditional blessing, Mrs. Anson Chan was asked to perform her official naming duty.
It is my great pleasure to be the sponsor on the occasion of the naming ceremony of P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon. The English poet Lord Byron once said that men's control stopped with the shore. 200 years ago, that might be true. Nowadays, we can more comfortably and quickly sweep over the once unvanquishable ocean, bringing in all the goods, people, and ideas from foreign lands. Indeed, this was how Hong Kong began its story of success, a story that has continued to this date. We are fortunately endowed with an excellent port, perhaps our only natural resource. But to turn this story into reality, we need good ships. We are therefore proud and glad to see that P&O Nedlloyd has chosen our city to name this marvelous new ship P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon. The ship is a living testimony to the strength of her owner, an amalgamation of 2 of the finest shipping names in the world. The name P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon well symbolizes the long business and emotional tie between P&O Nedlloyd and Hong Kong. We will continue to do all we can to attract more shipping companies to Hong Kong, for we need ships of the size and quality of P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon to meet the growing demands of international trade. and to continue the long, successful story of this city. I congratulate P&O Nedlloyd for launching this new fleet of container vessels and for naming one of its new ships in Hong Kong. Okay. I name this ship P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon. May God bless her and all who sail in her.
As the dragon cavorted on its namesake and champagne mingled with the falling rain, P&O Nedlloyd can now proudly bear her 9-dragon name to the 4 corners of the world. After the ceremony, the guest of honor met the crew and toured the ship led by Captain Langerijs, who proudly showed off the state-of-the-art technology and design that epitomizes the highest standards of shipbuilding in use today. Guests then adjourned to the grand foyer of the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center for the gala dinner, with Mrs. Anson Chan gracing the occasion as guest of honor. P&O Nedlloyd colors created a festive theme as the guests toasted the P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon. To mark the memorable occasion, there was an exchange of gifts. Mrs. Chan presented Captain Langerijs with a painting of old Kowloon that will grace the namesake ship. While the festivities continued, the P&O Nedlloyd Kowloon made ready for sea, beginning her role as a working ship. She symbolizes P&O Nedlloyd's commitment to excellence that brings together people, products and services to provide streamlined global connections and a bright new future for the company, for Asia and the world.